Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things 33 common sense lens. And you know, obviously, you may have heard that the Nintendo Direct happened yesterday. Obviously, with the launch of the Switch 2 coming, a lot of people were very excited to see what all of this had to hold. And obviously, there was a lot of great reveals, all of the new stats and all the statistics and everything else that will come along with all of the new features. Of course, with the Switch 2, between the camera and the voice chat and all the other fun little things that they're going on with, it's one of those things that a lot of fans were very excited. And then sticker price shock set in, because as a bunch more of the games were announced, including a bunch of remasters and kind of updates and upgrades for the Switch 2, a lot of people weren't too happy when they saw an $80 price tag attached to their new games for a Switch 2. And boys and girls, at a time where we see AAA studios sometimes trying to charge $80, $90, $100, and sometimes even $120 for special editions, $80 doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you get the things from those AAA studios, you're really truly paying for a lot of the crazy, insane graphics and high definition stuff. And don't get me wrong, Mario Kart World looks like an absolute blast, and I can't wait to play it. But you're not paying $80 for a game with graphics like that. It just seems a little unreasonable to a lot of people, and needless to say, they are making their voices heard. Because as you can see from the headline over here on IGN, Nintendo Switch 2's Treehouse livestream is just a flood of angry comments shouting, "Drop the price." And we've got an actual video over here. Shout out to Jonas J. Campbell for retweeting this one. This is a minute and 14 of them just blasting the company nonstop talking about this. So we're going to go over that chat. We're going to go over the article, go over some of the prices that obviously have a lot of Nintendo fans out there very upset. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing. We just crossed 1,700. We're on our way to 1,800, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, let us know what you think about this in the comments section down below. Does this surprise you at all that a lot of fans are upset about how much money Nintendo is asking for some of their games coming out? Do the prices shock you? Are you upset about it? Is this going to discourage you from going out there and getting a Switch 2 and getting these games? Or are you perfectly fine with it and you think it's just the cost of doing business in this modern, very inflated age? Let us know what you think about all that in the comments section down below. And if you'd like to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. All right, from IGN.com, cost of doing business. Is it really? Or is it maybe just a little greed? Nintendo first post-Switch 2 Nintendo Direct Treehouse livestream is being flooded with angry comments from users calling on the company to drop the price. A curious glance at the YouTube chat for the stream shows a flood of complaints about the pricing of Nintendo's move to the next generation, which includes a $449 Switch 2, and honestly, I don't think the Switch 2 price was really all that much of a shocker for a lot of people. Like, it doesn't really seem all that outrageous. We knew we probably weren't going to get like another $300 console, especially when you've got you've got Sony out there asking like $800 plus for all of the features in their new PlayStation, right? We will have no idea what Microsoft's going to do with their next edition of the Xbox or whatever they decide to call the thing, the PC that's actually just hooks up to your TV. So we have no idea. So I don't think there was much of a sticker price shock with the price of the Nintendo. It didn't seem outrageous to me. It certainly wasn't a problem. But then to come out there and have $80 games, right? Perhaps most controversial, the jump to $80. They want to say $79.99, right? Because apparently it triggers something better in your brain according to marketing people. It's $80, right? It's $80, $20 away from $100. $80 for the Mario Kart World. And mind you, that is not a physical copy of the game like what you got with your Switch 1. No. This is a digital download of the game, right? If you want a physical copy, you have to pay $90. And then I haven't been able to confirm this yet, but I saw something floating around Twitter today that said Nintendo has now confirmed that even if you get the actual physical copy of the quote-unquote physical copy of the game, it's just essentially a code to automatically download it to your Switch. Like, literally, they're charging this amount of game for a digital file, boys and girls. Remind you, physical copies are best. Why? Because then you actually own your stuff. With Nintendo, it's an all-digital world, and they want to charge you $80 to $90 for it. Me wonders why all the fans are so very upset. Speaking of those fans, shout out to Jonas J. Campbell from thatparkplace.com. An endless stream of drop the price or don't buy, or Steam Deck is cheaper. And one dude asking for Animal Crossing 6. Hey man, I respect the Animal Crossing crowd. You guys are a hardcore fan base. You love that game. I respect that. You guys dump hours into that game. You've got a nice community that always supports you guys playing that game. Like, I appreciate that. I've never played it. Maybe I should try it, but you guys sure seem to love that, and that's a beautiful thing. Respect. Keep asking for your Animal Crossing 6. Hopefully you'll get it. But Fake Wizard here says the live chat is handling the Nintendo price increase well. And as you can see here, like, they're here playing through the game, but look at this chat. Raise the price, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, keep the price, drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, frame rate drops are crap, drop the price, wait, Dr. DK is mud. See, some people are actually paying attention. Game looks great, guys. Raise the prices, gatekeep. Oh, you elitist snob, raise the prices, gatekeep. And you always know there's going to be trolls, right, in this kind of thing. Like, that's always going to happen, and there's trolls on both sides. And there's probably going to be some like legitimate like Nintendo simps out there that will be like, no, this is all perfectly fine. IGN already wrote an article like from some experts explaining the price increases, which I haven't read it yet, but I'd imagine it's just literally IGN just trying to simp for Nintendo and like justify all of the price increases. But obviously the majority of the fans are going to just be honest people right there. They're not happy about this. And obviously a lot of people will get bored putting this in the chat, but as the live stream is going to continue to go on, more people are going to see this. It runs around social media, and that's just going to be more people jumping in there and bashing this. And it's one of them situations where this is the beauty of social media, right? This is the absolute beauty of it, because it gives you a direct contact, a direct interaction with these corporations and these individuals that are responsible for your favorite IPs and your favorite brands. That's the beauty of it, because you can actually reach out. It's not just an email that they'll ignore that gets put in the delete box, or a letter that gets thrown in file folder 13. No. They're going to go into your chat, and they're going to tell you when you do a live stream. And if you hide your chat and turn it off, well, that'll tell us everything we need to know about you. You're a coward and you're afraid of your own customers, right? And that's the thing about this. That's the beauty of this, because you can go in there and people are monitoring this, right? And obviously the host, I wouldn't expect them to respond to this kind of stuff, right? These guys aren't the people making the decisions of the CEOs and the executives and the pencil pushers and, the accountants and the marketing department and all of those people, right? I don't expect them to address this. But I guarantee you, there are corporate executives inside of Nintendo seeing all of this. There will be reports sent. I guarantee you, as soon as this stuff started in the chat, and it went more than a minute or two, phone calls were made, text messages were sent, emails were sent, screenshots were grabbed, video recordings were grabbed, right? And this, unless they edit something out, this live chat will be there forever on the replay, right? And this is insane. It's just over and over and over again. I should have chosen unlimited bacon instead. Drop the price, drop the price, drop the price, raise the price, take my money, drop the price, over and over and over again. And not everybody's shouting. Some people are just putting it in regular letters as well. Some people are repeating it several times. And it's not like it's the same people over and over again, right? You can look at the icons, you can look at the names, you can pause it and look at all of that. It's not the same people over and over again. I mean, this thing literally, it doesn't show it on this video right here, but I'm sure there was quite a lot of people watching. I mean, you got 14,000 up votes to 718 down votes. Okay, that means you've got at least 14,000 people watching at bare minimum of this stream, which I guarantee you it's probably twice that amount, if not more. I mean, Nintendo Treehouse Live, I don't know how many people are interested in that, but I mean, like I said, you can look here. These are all different accounts. It's not like it's just a group of trolls in here, which is what people are going to try to say. It's what the Nintendo dusters are going to try to say. All the Nintendo simps are going to try to say. You can look at this and see that it's multiple accounts. It's a bunch of different people putting this over and over again. Drop, raise the price, gatekeep, $100. See, there's a little bit of both sides, not much. Throw the prices. Stop gambling, please. Thank you. I don't know. Drop the price. $4.99. Price is $4.99.99. Bro, this game, that's $50. That's not expensive. This game is $50. And I like that we caught that one. This is from PS. Bro, this game is $50. That's not expensive. Either he's intentionally ignorant of what's going on and the rest of the Nintendo sphere, he's trolling, or he's just dumb and doesn't get what everybody else is paying attention to, because it's obviously not about this game, right? But this live stream gives Nintendo's paying customers and their fans direct access to make their voices heard. And I guarantee you, if they leave this video listed, every Nintendo video that they put out, I don't know how long this is going to last, but for as long as all of the fans are upset about this, or until Nintendo does something and drops the prices, coming out and going, hey, we get it. We've heard from you. We've screwed up. You know, we get it. We get it. That's just asking too much. That's just asking too much. Will they do it? I don't know. Nintendo doesn't normally listen to their fans. They don't normally listen to their audiences. But this is a massive wave of people, and you can't say that executives didn't see this, right? That is not going to happen. These chats have to be monitored for nefarious reasons, and they're going to see all of this and report it too. So that's the question. Is Nintendo going to listen to their fans? I have no idea, but you should make your voices heard, and that's the beauty of all of this social media that we have now. You can indeed make your voice heard. So as we carry on with some of the prices, they're like, well, you know, and I made this point yesterday when I was talking about this right after the Nintendo Direct had happened, and we were covering this on my live streams Monday through Friday at 11 a.m., that, you know, that at least you could get the Mario Kart World game, which is probably what a lot of people are want to get, since we're not getting any other kind of Mario game or a Zelda game at launch with this thing, which hopefully we'll get one of those soon. But at least you can save $30, because if you're already gonna buy the Switch 2, right? If you're gonna buy the game, you're already gonna buy a Switch 2. So they do have a bundle where you can save $30. So you only pay $50 for the game, right? But it's still, that's like the best you can get. It doesn't matter. The rest of these games are $80 and $90. So okay, yay! Thanks for one spot of savings. But Mario Kart World isn't the only Nintendo Switch 2 game to cost $80. Some Nintendo Switch 2 edition titles, such as The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, also cost $80, a game you probably already own. Nintendo has even more come under fire for charging for the Switch 2 tutorial video game experience. I mean, literally, to explain to you how to use all of the fun features of your new Switch 2, they're going to make you pay for a tutorial video. What? A tutorial video game. What? That's insane, because I remember, I'm old enough to remember when the Wii came out that everybody got the sports game, the Wii sports game, automatically with it. Why? Because that gave you the ability to find out all the fun different mechanics your new nunchucks could do with the Wii. Wow, how things have changed. You want us to have all these fun new features to use, but you're not willing to actually be able to tell us how to do it without going to somebody on YouTube, a third party who already figured it out, or who was willing to pay the money to give everybody else the free information that you are paywalling. What should be free information that you're paywalling. That's insane. That's like having to go into a video game, right, and pay for DLC content to play the tutorial to know how to play the game. Do you have any idea how stupid that sounds? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Which fans have said should be a free pack. You think? Astro's Playroom, for example, comes pre-installed on every PlayStation 5 console, serving additionally as a free tech demo for the DualSense controller. Weird, and normally we don't give too many props to Sony around here either. So obviously, all the rest of the stuff, it comes with all of these things. Nintendo Switch comes with a bunch of stuff, which is nice, but this is pretty all standard stuff. 2 straps, 2 controllers, a dock, HDMI cable, AC adapter, cable, USB-C caging turbo. Nothing really too great. So the shock at Nintendo's pricing is now spilling over into the Treehouse livestream. Although the presenters have, so far, they're not going to, perhaps understandably, ignored the chat. It seems likely that Nintendo will face this sort of thing from the video game community from now on, piling the pressure on the company to address the complaints. And that's exactly what you should do. And what do we got down here? Do you think the $499 Switch 2 price is No, about right. For the Switch 2, not for your games. But needless to say, this is going to continue on going on. This is going to continue going on. Every live stream they do, every video they put out, every trailer that they put out about anything coming is going to end up just like this. And that's, like I said, the beauty of social media. You can reach out to these companies and you can make your voices heard like you should. You are the paying customer. You are the fan that has supported these industries and these IPs for years and decades and sometimes generationally through your family. You are the ones that decide whether or not these products and these corporations succeed or fail. So it is absolutely your right to make your voice heard. And if you live in the beautiful US of A, you have that wonderful First Amendment which guarantees your right to speak your mind and tell these companies what you want them to hear. And that's exactly what everyone should continue to do. Make your voices heard. If you are not happy with these prices, hey, who knows? Maybe it'll be just like Nintendo every other time. And they'll be completely and totally ignore us, and we'll just be yelling at a wall. But at the end of the day, even if you're yelling at a wall, it's going to remind you every single time you go to even think about doing that, about how much it upset you that they did that and they ignored all of their fan base, where it seems like almost universally fans are crying out foul on Nintendo for this outrageous price increase in their next generation of games. I mean, $80 for a remastered version of a game I already own that looks great on my Switch 1? Why would you even bother? Nintendo is out of their mind, and I think they've been listening a little too much to Nintendo America and all of the insane folks that work over there. So Nintendo, do the right thing and listen to your fans, because at $60 a pop, these things would fly off the shelves. At $80 to $90 for nothing more than a digital copy? Me thinks this is not going to go very well for you, but Nintendo, we will find out, and you will get exactly what you deserve, because at the end of the day, fans and customers decide whether or not you succeed or fail.